execution of the details, and that's from the News Tribune. So, Pat, they have had a lot of attention to detail. That's why they're 3-0. They can only play the quarterbacks that are in front of them. With some teams that are building as well. Where can it go for Seattle? Because see, right now you got a veteran quarterback. They seem to be able to put up points. Can they protect Geno Smith? That'll be big moving forward. But I like the advancements of what this defense is being moving forward as well. Your thoughts, Seattle?
Yeah, well, I think they have enough ingredients to be right in the middle of this thing. And this coach has made a wonderful transition from the Pete Carroll era.
Oregon Terry, what's up?
Inherited this offense, and he knows how to get them rolling, and they're veterans, and the receiver core and everything else, the two running backs, the linemen. So he knows what he's doing with that. He's got his own flavor for defense, which I thought last year was a problem in Seattle, and he's solving that. But the best thing he's got going is the rest of the division is knocking each other around. They're all 1-2. Now, Seattle's not going undefeated. This is a real tough game for them. In fact, the 5 teams that are undefeated, most of them have real tough games. And so this will be a challenging weekend. Last year, we only got 2 teams undefeated after 4 weeks. Just 2. We have 5 right now, heading into week 4. So if we come out of this with 2 or 3, we're doing probably on average about what we should. But I like what's going on in his division. I mean, he's healthy right now for the most part. If they signed Jason Peters, last year they put him, I think, on the practice squad for 2 weeks. And I remember Pete saying they had to get him in shape to play. And I think that's a smart idea. But they know they have nothing behind Stone now, so that's why you kind of sign a guy like this. And barring injury to Stone, he probably won't play until they need him. And if Stone keeps playing well and the young guy's doing well, Jason's the insurance policy, and you probably keep him on the practice squad and trap him. You do. But in this division, it's too early to think they're going anywhere. But is there another leading team in the division that's 3-0 that has it as good as them? Yes, it's Pittsburgh. They're 3-0. They're looking pretty nice up top. And Seattle, I think, is the next best guys with an advantage over their division right now. So keep it rolling, Seattle. And tell me, listeners, if you were listening to this coach, I mean, this is the first year we've had him. Obviously, he's a head coach for the first time. He's a special kind of guy, and he's got an intellect to him, and he knows how to take scientific approach, but with humor. React to him if you don't mind. If you listen and you find him interesting, because I think Jim and I find this guy really interesting.
Yeah, well, I just, like you said, it's too early in the rebuild to be granting guys days off. I think that's fine for the players to request it. They're trying to get a feel for
the seed. He took the seed out of the ground and threw it back in the bag. Not yet, fellas.
He said this is not the time. Not right now. Now, maybe week 14 when you guys have earned it. But I haven't seen crap right now. Fine, that's great that we're 3-0. We've had a very favorable schedule. Doesn't mean anything.
Well, here's a question to you, the player. I want you to think about the answer. And you might take an hour or 2 to come up with one. This is what our fans like. Who do you think were the players that asked them for a day off?
It was the veteran players. There's no doubt.
Which ones? What side of the ball? Let's start with that. Was it offensive guys or defensive guys?
Well, it shouldn't be any offensive guys.
I'm with you on that. So we both narrowed down. And I think
Ignore. Not right now.
What's up?
They'll join us to kick off next hour. We'll close out this hour with your calls right after these messages.
Hi there, it's Will Arnett, host of Smartless, a podcast I do with my pals Sean Hayes and Jason Bateman, with special guest.
His first name in Hawaiian means a cool breeze over the mountains. Guys, it's the legendary Keanu Reeves.
What's going?
He is widely regarded as the greatest shooter in NBA history. Say hello to Steph Curry.
It's Bono.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
It's a...
I'm hands. Y'all, right after I fucking said that, his slushy went straight to slushy, the Coca-Cola in the after school stop at QT. What'd you get? Y'all, he mixed the slushy, the Coca-Cola in the Big Red. And it tastes pretty good. Y'all, right after I fucking said that, his slushy went straight to the ground. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if he tripped or what, but he totally just slipped out of his damn hands. He's like, Mom, I'm tired. They have me running laps today in gym. But we went up to the counter. What did she say? Yeah, she said we could take that one since we fucking dropped the first one. There's some good people out here, right, baby? And it's way better than the
103. Sweet 103. Sweet 126. Holy shit. Sweet numbers. This is 120. Three.
Call now, 800-360-0733. Our team at Tax Hardship Center will provide the first 10 callers with this free tax report, which will help you see things clearly without poking the bear. We have live professionals ready for your call, 800-360-0733. 800-360-0733. That's 800-360-0733.
The 2024 golf season is wrapping up, and it's time to look ahead to the future of golf. If you made a birdie in profits this year, it's wise to reinvest those gains into the game's future. Even if you found yourself in the bunker, investing in golf's future is crucial, perhaps even more so than for the winners of this season. Like farming, business has its seasons. We've reaped our rewards, and now it's time to plant seeds for next year's success. Team up with MMC today, and we'll drive your products and services straight into the hands of millions of your ideal customers. MMC's golfer acquisition campaigns have teed up 20% of the industry's growth over the past decade, outperforming all major entities by at least 200%.
Another. What's up, Chad? What's everybody doing, man? Who's in here? Sheesh. How long I'm staying out? I don't know yet, brother. For a few hours. At least at like 8.
Let's close out this hour with your phone calls 877 NFL Kid. Let's go right to Midwest Coast Kevin. He's calling us from Arizona. He's thinking about the Packers. Midwest Coast, what are you thinking?
Thank you, President. When Jordan Love got it this week one,
I need 1,000, my brother. I need 1,000. It was still season piece. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I was just. I just didn't want to fucking. I didn't know what else to eat. And I didn't want.
Midwest Coast Kevin, he does deserve a lot of credit with how he's prepared. But to me, the bigger story is how the rest of the team responded. How the defense played, how the line played, how the running back room responded. I mean, look at how every
He's already out.
of the Packers raised the level of play.
Smoothie King, what the fuck?
The boat, so to speak. I told Pat about everybody's got to grab an oar. Everybody was rolling for the Packers the last 2 weeks. That's what I would say. That's why they lead the league in turnovers. Everybody. And that's a challenge from the coach. I guarantee you that coach, hey guys, this guy's been here for a cup of coffee. We all got to step up.
Bro,
We can't expect this young man to do it all. You guys know this.
here in Vegas? No, bro.
That's a credit to
If you would have said something, Natalie has a hookup on jerseys.
Yeah, there's been some great coaching performances already. Through the one.
Yeah, back-to-back orders. He's gone. I'm back. That's to be more careful. Gotta be more
There are
careful.
no phones connected. Connect a phone and try again.
Bro, all I seen was the damn comment that's been driving me nuts. So I'm like, all right, this one's gotta go. I didn't even see the name. Well, I seen the name, but the first, like, I seen the Gonzalez part, but I didn't see the other one. I'm like, and I didn't know that was you. Oh, I had to take those. You don't understand. I was getting trolled so bad. Hey, Johnny, that's my boy Speedy, bro. You probably seen him on YouTube. He be on my TikTok as well, bro. It ain't the same without the name, man. No, yeah. That's why I got off the live earlier. Because I had blocked him earlier. I didn't know it was him. So I had to get off the live and go through the settings and figure out how to do this fucking thing. Chad, yeah, she'll be here that weekend. She'll be here that weekend too.
Yeah, they have been. What do you think, Jim? The first thing Matt said to me on Sunday morning. It's early. It's 7:45, and no one's really awake yet. He looks at me. Hey, I heard you write down Baltimore, and then you switched to Dallas. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this one more often, bro.
Can you believe this guy? He's texting me at home, man, and I'm like, what the hell? I already picked the week, man. I know I'm a winner chicken dinner, and this guy's calling off.
How you doing in How you doing in your fantasy league, Speedy?
You're so focused on your game, but it does lead to a question right off the bat. I think the listeners would be interested in your issues in Atlanta. The Atlanta and New Orleans rivalry. We know there's other big rivals, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, but you know, we have guys that call your rivalry Southern hate, true Southern hate. That's one guy describes it. You and the Saints, man, it's a big game this week. You know,
It's
what's that like when you're getting ready for those guys?
you can't even block people because they can still stay in the chat. Tammy, what's up? I'm good. How you doing? I actually have to go to their page one by one to block them. All you guys can do is mute people. Put people on timeouts. I know, I just found out today, bro.
through call-outs because the next period is going to be blitz period. And this kid's running the show, dude. He's running the show. All right, I'm calling the play. Here's the protection. Here's what they're in. Boom, boom, boom. And it goes off just flawless. And now you've seen 2 back-to-back games. And Pat and I do it weekly with Ty Bowles. He said we had the perfect defense call. And this kid beat it. And now you see 2 games in a row how this kid, his command, his, his competitiveness, his control, I should say, in that performance the other night. I mean, your thoughts on Jaden Daniels? I think this kid's the real deal. It is onward and upward from here.
No, I agree with you.
I'm doing good on all 3 of my motherfucking. I'm doing really good on all 3. My fantasies. I'm 3-0, baby. I almost lost one of them though. On the big one, I'm an idiot because fucking Allen didn't even play last week, and I almost messed that one all the way up. I'm surprised I even made it through. I'm dropping off. If I do go to the strip, I'm not switching accounts anyways. So we're staying on YouTube.
In the 4th down situation, 3-runner coming out and finds a way to run the ball over the middle of the field in rhythm with people around his feet in his eyes. I think that was really impressive. The touchdown throw on the little double move, stop and go, and just the ball location on that. With somebody bearing down on him. To me, that's the stuff you see, and it just wows you. As one quarterback to another, you're like, man, that is really, really impressive. I think it's the little things too. Like you mentioned, being with the offensive line in those, period in between the periods, right, where you're getting extra work on the side, making sure the command and communication is there. I just think he's a really mature young man, and I think he's had about as good of a start that you can have. I also really like the.
I'll be on the live till about midnight. Damn. What you got? You working tonight? You at work right now? What's bullshit?
And we both know, 3 of us believe that Dan Quinn's the perfect guy for him. Dan's full of energy and optimism. But I want to take that concept and go the other way and go to your buddy Raheem, who I've known since his college playing days at Hofstra, and what he's doing to help Atlanta get back on track. Because I think Raheem is one of the ultimate motivators. He might be as good a wordsmith as Mike Tomlin. You can ask him any question, and he's going to drop some vocabulary on you the whole way.
Yeah, he can talk. There's no question about it. I loved him the other night. He was saying, I like my money. They were asking about the officiating. I like
Oh, yeah.
So, probably wise beyond his years right there. And not
I'm being trolled like a motherfucker.
Call, but he's awesome. Raheem was with us for 6 years in Atlanta. And I said it before, the thing I was so impressed with him was he wore, about 4 or 5 different hats during those 6 years. He started off on the defensive side of the ball, kind of in that pass game coordinator role, and then switched over and coached offense for us, coached the receiving group for a handful of years, and got a taste of kind of the offensive game planning, how we would go with it. And I became really close.
So much, bro, no reason.
And goes back on the defensive side of the ball, calling plays for us as kind of co-defensive coordinator and interim head coach as well. So, I looked at him at all these different stages during his time in Atlanta.
Bro.
He excelled in all of them because of what you mentioned, Pat, because he can connect, he can motivate, he can relate to guys, and he can push you. He's a high energy guy, and he can be a ton of fun, but he's tough too.
Yeah, bro.
And have those.
I get trolled for other people, actually. I get trolled for the dumbest shit in the world.
And I think that's going to be really beneficial for kind of getting.
But you know what? My mama told me. My mama told me. There's gonna be days like this.
That second half collapse.
There's gotta be days like this to get better days. Better tomorrow.
The speeches are over.
Mama.
More rah-rah stuff. It's time to go play football and fix the mistakes. What are you seeing from Jeff? What are you seeing from Jeff?
And a rato te marco and I'll tell you, Speedy.
From last season to this year, because it is anything but fluid and efficient, should I say.
Yeah, it just looks really hard.
City fan, man. They don't like Manny, my boy Manny, bro. But that's alright. I don't give a fuck.
You know, I've always thought
I'll call you. It's a lie, bro. They're just they're trolling me for no reasons.
right. You can have the strong arm and throw the deep ball
But like I say,
and all of these things, but you know, week in and week out,
they mad at me.
you have to be really accurate in the intermediate pass.
I'm gonna give them some TV airtime. I'm gonna give them something really to be mad about.
Throwing the bench routes on the sideline, the screen outs, those kind of things. Those are kind of the bread and butter of every offense. It keeps you in rhythm, it keeps you moving. What I see from them is just the accuracy in that part of the game. And to me, you know, I think he's got all the tools, right? You look at it and you say, yeah, all of this makes sense, but we're not completing these passes, you know, in those spots between 5 and 20 yards downfield.
But y'all know,
I
man.
think, you know, there's
Somebody told me earlier today, man. And I'm not saying I'm big on religion. Do believe in higher power. I do believe there's God. I don't identify as no religion whatsoever, but I do have beliefs. Somebody told me, man, I shouldn't even say nothing about them. I should just pray about them. I should pray for them, man, because they need help. So we're just gonna keep them in our prayers, man. That one day they open their eyes, man, and realize we on the same side, my boys. No way.
Right, and it's going to be on two people to get that turned around in Jacksonville, and you know I wouldn't be surprised at all having had his track record of success as play caller of him going back to that. I know ultimately that's probably not what he wants to do.
That's the scary part when you get started. You know.
Trying to delegate that too. Yeah, the defense hasn't played particularly well either, and he's trying to fix that as well. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, last one I knew that it comes in on that.
Made another account. What you mean?
Everybody organized and now on the same page.
Yeah, and the owners said this is the best game we ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Questions about it. So I just want to go to this subject for a minute and then we'll say goodbye to you for the day. You're a busy man. We have 5 teams in a 5-minute. The story for me isn't Kansas City and Oakland.
¿Qué rollo con el pollo?
Whoa,
What's up?
put me on speakerphone.
Huh?
Put me on speakerphone.
You're on speaker.
Tell him no, where the hell he blocked me. I think he blocked me.
Man up!
He thought I was another phone. Yo,
Did he mute you for? Meta, did you mute him or did he mute you or did he hide you?
I don't know. It says I took a screenshot.
You gotta change your name, bro. Gotta change your name.
Oh man. I'm gonna get confused with my YouTube shit, for my YouTube TV shit.
Yeah, you need the YouTube TV. Yeah, you gotta take that YouTube TV shit off. You got a 24-hour mute. I can unmute you right now. I got the page pulled up. I got the page pulled up. I can mute you right now. Man, how you gonna say free Speedy and then you're gonna put him back in
lock
jail?
me back up. Now that's wrong.
Oh,
man.
that's fucking hilarious.
I just said a comment to me for saying you're on what the fuck? I'm like, hold on, what? I tried to comment again, and it happened again. I'm like, oh, I had, and I saw metal. He said, something about he made a new account. I'm like, fuck, you must have blocked me. Oh man.
I'm gonna drop this delivery off and then I'm gonna mute you
You're
right
good,
now.
bro. No rush. I'll still be on. I should can see everything.
All right, brother.
All right,
That's fucking hilarious.
We were just talking about in Jacksonville. That makes a big difference for you as a player. And then I think, the other thing I like that they're doing is they're using a lot of tempo. And I think that's been good for Sam Darnold. Not necessarily no huddle, but breaking that huddle fast, dictating to the defense, stressing them out, making them communicate. I think that's one of the things that I've seen that has allowed Sam to get freed up. And it's been impressive, though. Minnesota, to me, I really... I would not have thought that they would have started the way that they have, given all that they had to overcome and all that they lost.
We appreciate your time. Continued success. Hey, I don't know how many times J.J. Watt sacked you in your career, but now's the time. You just need to be jamming, and then drop a bomb to get payback, dude. Get payback.
He's doing something there. He got the shimmer.
Man is ruthless.
All right, well, continued success. We'll be watching on Sundays. Great job, and hopefully we'll talk to you again.
All right, sounds good. Thank you guys. Anytime.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Matt Ryan, former NFL quarterback, NFL Today on CBS. Hey, we'll come back. We got a ton of calls, a full bank. We need to plow right through them. 877 NFL.
Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Prescott back to throw, deep to the right side. It lands on the horse and lands in the end zone. Take on the New York Giants. First and goal, 5. Jones back. Fires it into the end zone. Touchdown, neighbors on the skinny post. Tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Cowboys call on Sirius 83 XM 225.
Did you hide him or mute him? You muted him for 24 hours.
You don't want to miss the IRS. They have the power.
All right, I gotta look it up.
Level your bank accounts and even take your home or business. It's all true, but thankfully they're offering a way out. The Fresh Start Initiative. If you qualify, you could save thousands. The experts at Optima Tax Relief will fight to get you the best deal possible, and they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau to prove it. Call Optima for your free consultation. Call 800-934-8177. 800-934-8177. Optima Tax Relief. For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen here to tell you how you can get the lowest price in history on the real Viagra formula made by Pfizer. Right now, Score Blue is offering generic Viagra for only $5 a pill. That's just $5 a pill for the exact same formula that has sold billions of pills worldwide. But don't confuse these pills, which are made by Pfizer, with the cheap and often fake imitation pills sold online. Those pills never work. So go to Score Blue right now and take advantage of this unheard of low price on real Viagra made by Pfizer at the lowest price in history. Score Blue was just named the #1 rated service in America, and this unheard of price of only $5 is to celebrate that honor. Visit Score Blue today and get ready to score.
Visit scoreblue.com today. That's scoreblue.com. Scoreblue.com is the #1 online ED service in the world. Scoreblue.com.
On Southwest, everyone can change or cancel their flight without a fee. That means this solo travel queen can stay an extra day on vacay. No fee, baby. And these two lovebirds get one more day of freedom.
Our kids won't miss us. They're with me, Mom.
Well, this poor guy can bail on the bachelor party a night early.
I'm tired, man.
No change or cancel fees. For real. That's a big flex. Only at Southwest. Fare difference may apply. Failure to cancel a reservation at least 10 minutes prior to scheduled departure may result in forfeited flight credits.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F-words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people.
only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all of that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter.
All right, guys, we can't time people out.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/sports to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/sports. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
The questions around retirement have gotten tiring. Instead of, have you saved up enough? Shouldn't they be asking, what is it that you love to do? You are not slowing down. So your retirement plan should be more of an action plan, a hiking plan, a golf.
Well, Speedy, see you tomorrow.
muted someone on YouTube, it won't be very easy to unmute that person. After lots of research on how to unmute someone on YouTube, I found a very unconventional solution. In my previous video, I have muted someone, and now whenever that person makes a comment on my video, I won't get a notification from that person. Now, in order to unmute that person, I need to go to my notification bell by clicking here. Then you need to scroll down through all your notifications and find the person that you have muted. And if you click on the 3 dots in here, you can see there is no option to unmute that person, but you know that person is already muted. So what you can do is to click on mute again. Then you will get a very short time in here to undo your mute. And if you click on undo, then that person would be unmuted. So I went to my second channel and then I made a new comment on my channel, and then I came back to my main channel, and as you can see, I got the notification from that person who I have just unmuted by muting and then undoing the mute. Hopefully in the future YouTube would add an option.
You had an option
of the people.
If you have an option, you can go 5 minutes or 10 seconds or whatever. I just can't find them.
Just like how we can point and unpoint users on YouTube.
He's better. He said, don't worry about it, brother. Oh, he's back! How the fuck do you guys do that?
People are.
Wow. Do we really need to go, Johnny? Do we really need a break from him? He's fun. I'm just here boring. Did he? I didn't even see that. I seen something. I seen it. Oh, there he goes. Sheesh. What's up, DK? Oh. Too busy working, Johnny? I see. I was in and out of there. I'm talking about later, like when you're done. Okay, when you're done. Not now.
So, Speedy, what time are you gonna be? What are you working so late for?
What? For good? BK?
No sea payaso.
You would, Johnny. Right. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Hey, but when I'm able to do boxing, you better jump in at least have your backup, okay? That's hilarious.
Oh. Oh, you about to be making. You about to be making that money. Let me borrow like 10 grand. You gonna make that shit in like a day. I love that job. I love that motors. I'm trying to hurry fucking find me somewhere to park around this motherfucker. We know what that is.
All DNPs on the Eagles' estimated injury report. Darius Slayton questionable for the Giants against the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. I'm Jeremy Cooper.
Sirius XM NFL Radio. 2-minute drill.
Delta's strategy for success lies within our legacy of hard work, our resilience in the face of the unexpected, and our drive to keep trying.
Yeah, Virgo's live.
To create a better world for us all, we're determined to seize every opportunity for greatness.
Yeah, Virgo's live. She's trying to get her three days so she can start doing boxes. Cállese, hijo de su... Tácase, hijo de su puta madre.
Sunday, October 6th at 9:30 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
Trading stock options is a lot simpler than you think. It's no secret prices for everything have gone up. Gas, food, housing, everything. And the way things are looking, prices will never go back down. Todd Rampy here from Wealth Builders Institute. We teach people just like you how to trade. People that have never traded before. And we show you how to trade just like the smart money professional traders trade. For 25 years, I've traded using a simple method that I believe anyone can learn. Professional traders make millions of dollars every year by fooling the public into buying at the wrong time. But with my TSL method, you'll see how to make the right trade at the right time, and you won't fall victim to their foolish games. Who knows? Maybe you could become another one of our 2 comma traders. Call my office for more information because it's the easiest way for me to prove how my method works. No free giveaways on this ad, just the
Can't see my face.
Stock options course on your computer. Call 800-881-5252 right now. 800-881-5252. That's 800-881-5252.
This is Las Vegas Raiders defensive end Max Crosby, and you are listening to SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Touchdowns matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Enjoy the ride, guys.
Betting partner of the NFL. Ready to do a touchdown dance of your own? Well, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code FOOTBALL. That's code FOOTBALL for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Blue Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. And for additional...
I think we were in their boxes before. How you doing?
It's gorgeous out here, guys.
Oh, okay. How's your work day going? Yeah, stop the stream, share the live. Let's see where we at.
I need a break. I'm tired. Ain't no riser on this motherfucker. Let's see. Pause this motherfucker. Come on, stupid damn thing. Trying to hit this motherfucking where I need. I'm at 67, so what I need? 67, the 33? 33 more rides? Oh, we there. 33 more rides, we're gonna be at where we need to be, guys. What y'all doing, champ?
I don't buy the everyone's different. No, not in this league. If you're not getting it by 2 years, there's a problem. And so I like Jalen Hyatt a lot. What do you?
Diablo, ¿qué pasó, güey?
Malik Neighbors leads the Giants with 23 receptions, 271 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. He's top 5 in the NFL on each, second in receiving, fifth in receiving yards, and tied for first in receptions of 4 touchdowns. 877 NFL kick. Let's go right to Mike. He's calling us from LA. Can his team do it again, Mike? What do you think, buddy?
Hey, Jim, Pat, how are you going?
Oh, Mike, what a game for you as a fan. It couldn't be any more satisfying. Just the guts of the whole thing.
Yeah, that I've been to a lot of games, and when you go to these games, most of the time they're just an average game, but this game was one of those special games that was really fun because, first of all,
it's packed with 49er fans.
Mhm.
And, you know, me and my wife are sitting in these two seats, and there's red all around us, and there's a couple of Ram fans there, but it's packed. And, you know, it was 14-0, and then Stafford got sacked, and it was looking about as grim as it could possibly be. And then they outscored them 27-10. And yeah, it was one of those games that you'll remember for a long time. But
I've asked you
Nice.
this 100 times, but where are the Ram fans? Isn't playing the 49ers their big rivalry too?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess they like to sell their tickets because all these 49er fans, they gotta live in LA. So I mean, maybe one day they'll trade in their 49ers uniforms and put on you know, Rams uniforms. But look, my cousin is from the Bay Area, and he lives down here now, and he's a 49er fan. He's never going to change. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, on to new challenges, Mike, because you're coming to my turf this weekend. Rams 1-2 head to Chicago to take on the 1-2 Bears. Now the Bears got leaks in their run defense. They can't run the ball offensively. That should bode well for you, Mike. And just your experience of your quarterback, who kind of willed your team to victory last. I mean, you didn't lead the whole game until the end, Mike, because you just kept on fighting and clawing and getting it done.
Well, you're right. Kyron Williams, 2 touchdowns, actually 3 with a receiving touchdown. And
well, why don't you think you can go on? That's my point. What makes you think you can't go on the road? The Bears just got carved up by the Colts.
Well, they're going to have to. They got to get in there and run the ball for the Bears. But it's going to be an interesting game, you know. Caleb Williams. I like Caleb Williams with USC. I watch them all the time, and I'm always rooting for the guy myself. So, you know, it's going to be a fun game. You know, we'll be watching it on TV before I head out for work on Sunday. So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Pat, thoughts on this game? Because you kind of got the old experience versus the new in Caleb Williams. Caleb's coming off a 3-turnover performance, had 2 interceptions, strip sack, fumble. That ended the game. Here's the moniker I put on this game, or the storyline. Rams have more momentum going into this game. Your thoughts, Pat? Rams at Bears, week 4.
Yeah. Well, you can never underestimate Matthew Stafford. I said this Monday. The guy has a lot of experience from Detroit days of playing with a team that's not as good as the one he's playing, and he's just doesn't care about stuff like that.
When your dad looks mom.
We're using a filter.
Like habit. El anillo más.
Y que fuera cloro para andar aclarándote por qué no me caes bien, hija de tu perra madre. No me caes bien. 3, 2, 1.
It's on a flash sale. It's only $10 right now.
Ain't shit out here. Yeah, but let's go from over here. There's a bunch of restaurants over here, but nobody's ringing this damn bell. What the hell? Like nothing. A whole lot of fucking restaurants around here.
To the play with Xfinity Internet. Get the fastest speeds and low lag streaming for an incredible viewing experience that knocks it out of the park. And you'll have a consistent connection with reduced buffering and freezing, so you can stay in all the action inning after inning. When it's game time, make sure to catch it all with internet that's powerful and reliable. Stream sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity, because it's only live once. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Many factors affect speed. For factors affecting speed, visit xfinity.com/network management.
Why'd the kid jump off the boat?
I don't know what.
Peer pressure.
Oh. Good one, Ned.
Ned isn't funny, but Ned owns a boat, and you don't. So every time Ned tells another one of his unfunny boat puns, you're gonna laugh, wow it, and keep on laughing until you get a boat of your own. A pier! Where you put a boat?
Yeah, I get it.
And when you do get a boat of your own, make sure you save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers, not available in all states.
Hey driver, want to join the largest boat carrier in the U.S.? Industry leader Maverick Transportation is now hiring experienced drivers like you in our dedicated boat hauling division. Hauling boats across the country is an adventure and pays you top dollar, up to $91,000 your first year. Want to know the best part? Besides great pay, you'll receive outstanding benefits and a $3,000 sign-on bonus. You've got the experience and we've got the opportunity. Call
Hey, Speedy, did you sell the boat yet? Hey Siri, call Jose. TikTok.
Calling Jose TikTok. Your call has been forwarded to...
What's... I'm fucking tired, guys.
You don't get paid. This is not a loan. There is nothing to pay back. Even if you took PPP money, you may qualify. Whether you had one W-2 employee or 500, we can help. Not all companies qualify, but many companies do.
What's up, Scooby? Trying to find somewhere to park again. We ain't got not a rider on this motherfucker.
His name is Mr. Luca. Recording it so long. I always forget to record now. But I'm just just like, okay, something's going on in my life and I should talk about it because I cannot be trusted with control of my life, right? The reason I say that is because, okay.
Rizzo, what's up?
His name is Mr. Hookah. And he is going through some things right now. And
nice.
He's about to be evicted, and his rent, you know, like once you don't pay your rent, like you pay legal fees, you pay all these fees, so your rent ends up being like double. So he has a little bit of bread stacked up, and he's
I don't know.
like, I'll pay your rent for the month if you let me stay there while I get on my feet until I can get my own spot.
Rizzo.
I told him 30 days, so
I heard it does. That's what I'm talking about, Rizzo. That's what I'm talking about.
Overtime with the truck drivers because you're only really allowed to drive a certain number of hours per day, so you can't really go much beyond that. So.
They just said the trucks were lined up at the ports like never before.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but luckily I don't do that. But
well, you just heard Jack. Jack called in. Misery loves company.
Is that his name?
Yeah, he was piling on. I thought he was piling on, Holly. I thought he was piling on. I thought it was a little excessive. You know.
I don't know who this little fella is in Virginia. I don't know him, but I tell you, I need to start charging a fee for little fellas like that and Roddy, because I'm renting space in these little fellas' heads. You know, don't hate me because you hate me is all I'm saying. And yeah, I still, you know, the whole jumping the ship for, I don't know what that's about. I was a Washington Redskins fan, so I didn't leave that team because they were losing. And I'm not going anywhere. It was a Jags, you know, loyalty is very, and, you know, I don't know what's happening with them right now. I was absolutely devastated on Monday. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the answer is, but
Holly,
I'm not going anywhere.
Did you watch the game? Was it just me, or did I see Press Taylor calling plays from the sideline?
Yeah, he absolutely is calling plays. He's absolutely calling plays. And Doug Peterson said he's not changing.
Go back to Doug. Well, why?
He said he's not changing it.
Even the owner has called for it.
Oh, I know. They've asked him 100 times this week alone, why are you not taking play calling back? And he said, you know, we're not making those changes right now. And it doesn't sound like he's making any changes right now. And that's the scary part to me is clearly some adjustments need to be made. What that is, I don't got the slightest idea. I'm not a coach on that, but something needs to change. And the fact that you're just saying we're going to look at some things, but it hasn't really defined what we're changing. That's scary to me. You know, it just kind of means that they don't know what the problem is. We can't identify what the problem is. You know, even some things to the fans watching the game, it's clear as a bell what some of the glaring issues are. You know, receivers can't catch the ball, Trevor can't throw accurate passes most of the time, and the defense, God, what is going on with this defense? So yeah, it's a hot mess right now, but it's okay. You know, we're not going to go 0-17, but you know, it certainly is a little dire straits right now. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not throwing my season tickets in the trash. I'm still going to show up and show out, but they need to fix it.
Yep.
They need to fix it.
There's no question. Like I said, the coach said, time for speeches are over, Pat. Those do get old in the locker room. They're, in the auditorium. And, like you said, guys it's time for action. Guys, enough of the speeches. Guys got to focus in on their jobs. Jacksonville, it's not an easy task, Pat. They're going on the road to face a 2-1 Houston Texans team that have dominated.
Yeah. Trevor's 2-4 against them, and the Houston-Jacksonville thing has been going on forever. So, yeah, these are tough times, and if you're, made of something good, you'll be able to rise above that and get a win. And that changes the whole tune of things. No one's going to pick you to win, which makes you bad. Good. Who cares if you're bad? Go there, get to 1-3, beat a division opponent, and start climbing the hill. You're at the but it's easier said than done. But it comes down to, I think, Trevor getting excited about the challenge he's in and getting a little angry about it because he hasn't got to basically every quarterback has to get to when it's not right. When you wake up and say, I don't give a damn anymore. I'm just
same every weekend. Wasn't that 10 straight weekends in a row? They're losing the same way. Enough, man. Enough. Draw the line in the sand.
Losses, yeah, with 11 turnovers. He's got only 8 touchdown passes, so he's got to do his part. Other things have to happen as well, but he has to do his part. And he can't be. His sack stuff is not very good. It's 1 every 14. He's at 21 sacks and 59% completion in this losing streak, but this year's worse. It's 53% completion. You can't be that.
And what's bad about it is they're facing kind of a salty Houston Texans team that also is looking to rebound as well. But more to play for. Their season's on the line. When you look at Jacksonville, could potentially go to 0-4. 2 hours down. We got 2 more to go. Hey, we'll kick it off. We've got more games to get to. Stellar Week 4 matchups. So we'll be back right after these messages.
This is SiriusXM NFL Radio.
SiriusXM presents a brand new exclusive show with former UN ambassador, governor, and presidential candidate Nikki Haley on Nikki Haley Live.
I'm literally going across the street. Are you kidding me?
Policies that affect your family, stories from the campaign trail.
Y'all couldn't have just walked across the street.
Maybe a bit about music and sports along the way. Tune in to Nikki Haley Live.
Nikki Haley Live, Wednesdays at 8 a.m. East on Triumph Channel 111 and on the SiriusXM app.
This is the SiriusXM Sports Update.
The Yankees have a chance to close out the American League East with a win tonight over the Orioles, but Baltimore built a big early lead.
Here's 1-2. And that's a broken bat. Looper over the jump of Torres and into right. Mullins is going to wheel around third and score. Then get an RBI single for James McCann.
That's Orioles Radio on SiriusXM. That was the 8th run of the day for Baltimore. They're up 8-3. Now just wrapped up the 5th inning a few moments ago. Tigers lead the Rays 5-1. That one in the top half of the 8th inning. Detroit sitting in a playoff spot right now. The Royals also sitting in wild card position, trying to beat the Nationals for the 2nd straight day. They're up 3-0 top half of the 9th inning. Kansas City right-hander Michael Lorenzen left that game with lower body fatigue. The Twins have come back against the Marlins.
Heavy Byron Buxton leading off. First pitch swinging. It's an high in the air left field. Conine back, and it is out of here. Byron Buxton has tied it up 3-3 with his 18th home run of the year.
It's Twins Radio on SiriusXM, and that is where they stand. 3-3 end of the 4th inning. Minnesota right now 2 games out of wild card position in the American League. Mariners beat the Astros 8-1. They are also 2 games out of a wild card spot.
That is long as late.
Run in the 8th inning from Jose Ramirez. They beat the Reds 5-2. Pirates got past the Brewers. The Phillies beat the Cubs, and the Mets and Braves postponed today and tomorrow because of rain. They'll play a doubleheader coming up next Monday if necessary. 3rd quarter action. It's the Sun 54 and the Indiana Fever 50. Caitlin Clark 20 points for the Fever. That is game 2 of their playoff series. You can hear the action right now on ESPN Extra, which is channel 81. I'm Rob Brender.
If it's happening in sports, it's happening on SiriusXM.
Pat Kerwin. All right, welcome back to Moving the Chain, Sirius XM NFL Radio. Start to go over the week 4 matchups. And, of course, we're going to take plenty of phone calls the rest of the way because we've been having great guests early. As we were joined by Mike McDonald, Seattle Seahawks head coach. Again, a perfect 3-0. And now they will play in prime time as they travel to Detroit to face the 2-1 Detroit Lions Monday night. Also, Matt Ryan, former NFL quarterback, NFL Today on CBS, took us around the league. He is settling nicely into the studio for CBS and doing a great job. Didn't want to kick off this hour, Pat. Like I said, I wrote down these just little storylines going into this weekend's matchups. And I mentioned the Bengals, Pat. They are on the brink now. 0-3, lost a tight one to the Kansas City Chiefs. They'll be on the road to face the Carolina Panthers. Andy Dalton, as I mentioned, he can play spoiler. He can play spoiler in this matchup against his former team if he can perform like he did last week. And for Burrow, Pat, there's no other way to say it. He's got to play the savior role, does he not? They got to play the perfect defense. They got to make up for a lot of things, I would say, with where it's at.
We got to go into the motherfucking hood to drop these motherfucking wings
They
off.
look like a completely different team, as you mentioned.
Low man over here rolling a blunt. Okay. Roman 362. The fuck is 362 at? 362 is right here. Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
Let's go to Jason, who's been waiting patiently from Charlotte. He's got the red rifle on his mind. What's up today, Jason?
Hey guys, great show. I wrote you on the two guys, but you did come to Seattle. That's not an interesting guy. And last weekend, so of course I know Matt Ryan. He came to Atlanta to be on the other side of the field for me. And he's a great guy. He was a great coach and enjoyed having him on too. Yeah, so we were talking about before, Andy Dalton made that team look totally different.
Yeah, this place fucking stinks.
Never had something to say about it, but you said something last week about will the Panther fans care who's playing if they're winning? And the answer is no. No. I don't care if it's Bryce or Andy.
Well, as Pat pointed out, I mean,
Here's a big ass project.
And Pat always brings up the bean counters. Pat, I'm telling you, at the end of last year, Jason, you had tickets going for like $8 and $5 to go to Carolina Panthers games. Do they really want to start this year off that quickly with $8 tickets? They had to make a change, in my opinion. I think financially it was already brewing, Pat, that people were just gonna enough. They're terrible. They were only 2-15 last year. They don't look any better. But now with the insertion of Andy, I think that changes everything, Pat, for Carolina.
Yeah, well, let me go because I have plenty of examples on this. I give the franchise a lot of credit for having Andy. You and I have seen a number of places when they get a rookie quarterback, which was last year, and they want the guy to be the sole star, and they don't want any challenges, and they don't want any...
Going to the strips of that? I don't know yet.
A seasoned veteran, they don't do it. They bring in nobody. The backup is invisible.
And I guarantee that was all Frank Reich that did it. I guarantee it was all Frank that brought Andy there.
They're going to have to regret that Frank's still not there anymore. They probably already have. But this is not about Dave Canals. Dave's got this, but you know what? If, and this is a big if, I don't have the answer. If Dave was the one who said, we got to bench the kid, and I can't do this.
He said it was his decision. He did say it was his decision.
Say that. He's the head coach. You know how that works. There's a room.
What's up, Carlos? You already know, brother.
Why you talking like that? You talking like you don't even talk to me. It's like
excuses like you are responsible for your actions. And how's that saying go? If you're getting run out of town, you might as well jump out in front of the crowd and make it a parade.
Hey, in my house, speaking of how you grow up, I only had brothers, 3 of them. If any one of the 4 cried, the other 3 would break into a song. Cry, little baby, cry, cry. It was like, it never changed. If you were the one with a little teary-eyed over whatever it was, you got the abuse from the other 3. I think Benny skated that one.
I had five brothers, 1 sister. She was the toughest of all of us. But I want to just go over my Chiefs a little bit more in depth, starting from the defense and working our way through to the offense. Basically, the O-lines, D-line I should say, is looking pretty good. They're starting to work out the Zuma, how to utilise him. We get a Menahue back reasonably soon, so I'm pretty happy with that all the way around. The Bengals exposed our linebackers, but last week against the Falcons, man, they showed up big time, especially Bolton and Chanel. That was a fantastic game from them. With the defensive backs, it's ongoing improvement all the time. You had young Connors on yesterday. He had a big game. Jalen Watson's getting better. Nazim Johnson blew a coverage, but then pulled off a great tackle not long after that. So, as with working with the brilliance of Spags, these guys are just going to get better and better as the year goes on. So I'm pretty happy with that side of things there too. You've spoken about the left tackle situation, and Coach Reed and Andy Heck are going to, they'll basically work with that throughout the course of the year, platooning those 2 guys. Right now it's Morris, and King Sewer can sit back and watch and have to think about it. And I hope that does improve, because there lies in a little bit of the problem. Pat was having spoken about Pat and his play, and he says he's got to play better, which he does. But there was a lot of things happen there where he had to either throw the ball away or he was rushed on his pass. That was basically due to the O-line, especially on that left missing Hollywood. It would be fantastic if he was there, playing on the other side. That would make the whole scheme of things, work a lot better. We do have guys who are taking his place, but they're not quite as explosive. Watson's doing the best he can. He's great for blocking, but something better would be better. And as far as Kelsey's concerned, there's been a concern.
I don't even know what I'm scheduled to on the dash. I'm just waiting for this damn sun to go down. It's almost done. I think I'm scheduled to 8 o'clock. 9. Where are you working by? Yeah.
And he's still a ridiculous weapon in the red zone, and he's really a good weapon on the scramble stuff because he and the quarterback are in sync, and then he shakes loose from the coverage, and that's where, as time goes on here, we get more Mahomes outside the pocket, moving around. He'll be looking for Kelsey because that's the guy he knows for sure, knows what he's doing and what he's thinking. So.
It sent me out there. It sent me to Times Square earlier. Times Square. But it's pretty much since I came out at 9 in the morning, 10 o'clock. I've been over here. But I stopped because I had to stop because there was nothing out here. So then I went to go grab something to eat. Money equal to Uber. In the sense, yes. Because in Uber, you might have to do. The difference with Uber and this is, this one's gonna give you an hour or two downtime. You know what I'm saying? Uber's gonna give you 15 minutes every hour, which makes the day feel so long. This way I can go home, relax, you know what I'm saying? As long as I stay out this way. Amy, hi. Where you from, Amy? Thank you for tapping in. This is the Baby Kylie Show. But do I think the money's there? Yeah, the money's there. Yes, go. What's up, my brother? I forgot there was food in my backseat. Now, what the fuck am I going to the neighborhood? I got a whole order in the back. Hey, this Rizzo, nah. Now that I thought about it, you said Wingstop Wednesdays. This is the second time I've dropped off Wingstops. We're gonna make it do what it do, Fred. You know all this. Welcome. welcome, Amy. No, not until about 10 o'clock, bro. I'll be right back, chat. Amy, you said you're from California. Welcome to the Baby College Show. Thank you for being here with us. Well, how did you come across my channel, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you, Fred. Yeah, if you guys are not following my Baby Cali 702 on TikTok, Instagram, go follow them, guys. From TikTok? Oh, okay. What's on replay? What's replay? One of my girls. Welcome to the show, baby. So what's your name on TikTok? Oh man, the monetized? Yeah, bro, they took his monetized. They took his money away. Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Well, they both need it because they're intending to win their division and get home field advantage. Those are the kind of goals, realistic goals and objectives both of them have. And this game could be a tiebreaker game for that. So, and they also enjoy playing against each other. And this is the great debate. This is one of the best debates. When we put this
Okay, thank you.
listeners in the spring, this thing carried 2 or 3 weeks. We couldn't get off it.
Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, guys. Yeah, Francis City family. Yeah, bro. That's where he picked me up last night. I'm glad you said that because I gotta check this. All right, Fred. Yeah. Carlos, and honestly, I don't know, man. If I could do it, I would. They really are good people, man.
Like, what the fuck are you here for? Y'all don't do shit. Like, what the fuck are you here for?
My boy about to have 2 tons of fun. They done went bought snacks. You can see the bag in her hand. He got the rolling paper in his pocket. He about to put 15 in gas, and they about to take off. Oh boy. Watch it now. Watch the car now. Watch the car now. Oh yeah, that's about to be mattress right there. That's how the bed frame about to catch hell. You see how the car went down? Lord, I just want to pray for that bed frame, because it's about to go through hell. Also, I want to pray for the neighbors, because when they get done, it's going to be all kinds of snoring. I'll talk about all kinds of sleep apnea.
What do you guys think the most...
Rachel!
Can I change the seat or open the window? My mom feels...
You see how I can't stand myself?
Yeah.
It's because I'm priceless.
Oh, you're worthless.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, guys. Yep. You pay taxes on the whole thing.
What happened?
Wow. Listen to the cheers from Window World's tens of thousands of 5-star reviews.
What the fuck
Their
is going on
energy-efficient
here?
windows, doors, and siding have won fans across the nation. Like Bob and Bridget of Ohio, who said, updating windows and doors in our older home was some of the best money we've ever spent. They're solid, insulated, no drafts. How about that? Energy Star certified and backed by the Good Housekeeping seal, it's Window World for the win. Visit windowworld.com to schedule your free quote today.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen, here to tell you how you can get the lowest price in history on the real Viagra formula made by Pfizer. Right now, Score Blue is offering generic Viagra for only $5 a pill. That's just $5 a pill for the exact same formula that has sold billions of pills worldwide. But don't confuse these pills, which are made by Pfizer, with the cheap and often fake imitation pills sold online. Those pills never work. So go to Score Blue right now and take advantage of this unheard of low price on real Viagra made by Pfizer at the lowest price in history. Score Blue was just named the #1 rated service in America, and this unheard of price of only $5 is to celebrate that honor. Visit Score Blue today and get ready to score.
Visit scoreblue.com today. That's scoreblue.com. Scoreblue.com is the #1 online ED service in the world. Scoreblue.com.
Whether you're warming up for a hard or recovering on the couch watching the big game, do it in comfort with Fury's Dream Knit collection.
And we got it.
Prioritizing both performance and style, these pieces are made with moisture-wicking 4-way stretch fabric that moves with you. So comfortable, you'll never want to take them off. Try Fury's most loved fabric that seamlessly mixes and matches across styles to make it the easiest and dreamiest item in your closet. Pair the Ponto Performance Jogger with the short-sleeve Ponto Performance Tee for the ultimate outfit of both versatility and comfort. Right now, you can enjoy 20% off your first purchase plus free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Explore Fury's Ponto Performance Jogger and other Dream Knit products by going to Fury.com/SXMNFL. That's Fury.com/SXMNFL. Exclusions apply. Visit their website for full terms and conditions.
Prescription products require completion of an online medication consultation with an independent healthcare provider through the LifeMD platform and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Individual results may vary. Additional restrictions apply at lifemd.com.
Arlene, what's up?
Side effects may include a risk of thyroid C-cell tumors. Do not use GLP-1s if you or your family have a history of thyroid cancer.
If you've struggled for years to lose weight and have given up hope, did you know you can now access GLP-1 prescription medications through LifeMD? LifeMD is now offering eligible patients online access to GLP-1s, the breakthrough prescription medication that can help you lose body fat and weight. Listen to what people are saying.
I've been able to live my normal lifestyle. I've lost 20 pounds already, changed my life.
I wasn't expecting it to shut off the food noise. This was life-altering, and if I can do it, I feel like anybody can do it.
And here's the best part. Your insurance may cover 100% of the cost of your medication. So go to trylifemd.com to have your eligibility checked right now. Get started today at trylifemd.com. That's trylifemd.com.
It's a NFC East showdown when the Cowboys battle the Giants tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Now back to movie.
Nah, bro. I wish they would send me one right now.
Dispose of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they got to go and be road warriors again. I thought the defense was outstanding against Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucs. Vance Joseph's doing a good job. Showing up. They did lose. We mentioned earlier today they did lose Alex Singleton, linebacker. He's going to be out with the ACL, so he's going to be out for the year. So we did just sign veteran Kalani Alexander to the practice squad. And it's hard to believe, but week 3, and Bo Nix looked like a different guy. I mean, whatever Sean did, I didn't watch the whole game, but to deal with those blitz packages, how the kid just reacted and made some plays with his feet against some of the blitzes that he saw, but to go down there, get the victory, put up 26 points. Can they do it again against the New York Jets? Another stout defense, like to get after you. Maybe the mobility of Bo Nix. I like what Sean Payton did, mixing them in, but Aaron Rodgers and the Jets seem to have found themselves, but kind of a little bit of the unknown dealing with Bo Nix and Denver Broncos coming to town. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I love where the Jets are right now, and I think because of the quarterback, the way he is that
I ain't gonna get my tire yet, so I don't want to be too far away. That's why I ain't going out there just today.
This is a big challenge for Denver on a couple of levels. Number one, Aaron Rodgers. If you notice the 3 weeks, on each passing week, he's throwing more. 21 passes the first week, 30 passes the second week, 35 passes the third week. So you know where he's heading.
I was just checking Grubhub right now, see if I made
We all know what he did outside the pocket, 6 for 6.
if I'm still up. Alright. Well, yeah, no, none of them, they're all still on the waiting list. I just gotta ride them. Literally going to go get something to drink.
You run a projection on those two running backs, and it's early to do, but if you did, this is just the point I want to make. They'd be on a course for 153 targets and 125 receptions and 11 touchdowns. Will it get that far? Probably not. But that quarterback, first off, the guy knows what blitz looks like. He knows how to throw by him. If you try to come after him too many times, he's going to burn you. And if he wants
Garcia, what's up? These fucking guys are back out of here again.
Moses, he's not going to play, but that's all right. I've been dying to see my favorite tackle from the draft anyway. They got 10 days to get ready for this one. Remember, they played on Thursday night. They've got a nice long rest. Get the other guys going again. I think Denver would have a hard time with this one.
Yeah, Morgan Moses, so old-fashioned, who they drafted first round out of Penn State.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Speedo.
Your phone calls the rest of the way, 877 NFL Pick. Let's step aside back after these messages.
I'm wearing my elephant trunk Speedo for Halloween. I'll be back, guys. Johnny and I are getting you're getting invited on a party bus. Johnny's, you're coming. You coming for Halloween? So you guys want to come out here to January?
You can still cash out even if the lineup isn't
members first. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code FOOTBALL and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code FOOTBALL on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Look, we're all human. We pull doors, we blow on ice cream to cool it down, and sometimes we forget to check our blind spots. That's why the 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid offers class-leading advanced safety features, like an available blind spot view monitor, which shows you a live video feed of your blind spots, because the Tucson Hybrid is made for humans who are just that, human. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for details.
Trucking fleet owners, save big on used equipment when you buy direct from Schneider. During September, get 10% off all dry van trailer purchases. Upgrade your fleet with trailers from brands you trust, including Great Dane, Wabash, Schneider
We know the best things in life can't be rushed. That's why our beautifully marbled steaks are aged for 28 days, delivering tenderness and rich flavor in every decadent bite. Recognized among the nation's most extraordinary steakhouses and ocean clubs, Mastro's brings style, superior service, and an indulgent menu of steak, seafood, handcrafted cocktails, and world-class wine. Mastro's Restaurants, an unparalleled dining experience. Visit mastrosrestaurants.com for locations and reservations.
Stop massively overpaying to offer medical benefits using a big insurance network. Take control of your healthcare spend with ClaimDoc's network replacement solution. ClaimDoc is a national medical claim auditing and member advocacy company driven to deliver a successful and sustainable health plan for employers and their employees. Visit claim-doc.com to learn how and discover savings.
You're going on a party bus. Who knows?
Head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you're listening to Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Catch Falcons head coach Raheem Morris every Monday on Moving the Chains.
What have you learned about Cousins? You know, until you coach him, until you're with them on the sideline and every time in the locker room, what did you learn about him so far?
He is absolutely, he's one of the toughest guys that I've been around, and he's absolutely the guy that can give you a chance to win every single game. And it's not always going to go right, but you know what? At the end of the day, he's going to give you a chance to win the football.
Moving the Chains, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the Sirius XM app.
This bitch just sent me all the way to UNLV. This is not good at all.
DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code FOOTBALL. That's code FOOTBAll for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8 then line or just text line. That's 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional
motherfucker. Let's go.
And many who found a way of spreading this knowledge to the world. I've seen many miracles take place in people's lives. Financial miracles, miracles of physical healing, mental healing, healing of relationships. All of this happened because of knowing how to apply the secret. You've probably been sitting there wondering, what is the secret? He'll tell you how I've come to understand it. We all work with one infinite power. We all guide ourselves by exactly the same laws. The natural laws of the universe are so precise that we don't even have any difficulty building spaceships. We can send people to the moon, and we can time the landing with the precision of a fraction of a second. Wherever you are, India, Australia, New Zealand, Stockholm, London, Toronto, Montreal, or New York, we're all working with one power, one law. It's attraction. The secret is the law of attraction. Everything that's coming into your life, you are attracting into your life. And it's attracted to you by virtue of the images you're holding in your mind. It's what you're thinking. Whatever is going on in your mind, you are attracting to you. Every thought of yours is a real thing, a force. The greatest teachers who have ever lived have told us that the law of attraction is the most powerful law in the universe. Poets such as William Shakespeare, Robert Browning, and William Blake delivered it in their poetry. Musicians such as Ludwig van Beethoven expressed it through their music. Artists such as Leonardo da Vinci depicted it in their paintings. Great thinkers including Socrates, Plato, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Pythagoras, Sir Francis Bacon, Sir Isaac Newton, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, and Victor Hugo shared it in their writings and teachings. Their names have been immortalized, and their legendary existence has survived centuries. Religions, such as Hinduism, Hermetic traditions, Buddhism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and civilizations, such as the ancient Babylonians and Egyptians, delivered it through their writings and stories. Recorded throughout the ages in all its forms, the law can be found in ancient writings through all the centuries. It was recorded in stone in 3000 BC. Even though some coveted this knowledge, and indeed they did, it has always been there for anyone to discover. The law began at the beginning of time. It has always been and will always be. It is the law that determines the complete order in the universe, every moment of your life, and every single thing you experience in your you are. The law of attraction. You are the one who calls the law of attraction into action, and you do it through your thoughts. In 1912, Charles Hunnell described the law of attraction as the greatest and the most infallible law upon which the entire system of creation depends. Wise people have always known this. You can go right back to the ancient Babylonians. They've always known this. It's a small select group of people. The ancient Babylonians and their great prosperity have been well documented by scholars. They are also known for creating one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Through their understanding and application of the laws of the universe, they became one of the wealthiest races in history. Why do you think that 1% of the population earns around 96% of all the money that's being earned? Do you think that's an accident? It's designed that way. They understand something. They understand the secret, and now you are being introduced to the secret. People who have drawn wealth into their lives use the secret, whether consciously or unconsciously. They think thoughts of abundance and wealth, and they do not allow any contradictory thoughts to take root in their minds. Their predominant thoughts are of wealth. They only know wealth, and nothing else exists in their minds. Whether they are aware of it or not, their predominant thoughts of wealth are what brought wealth to them. It is the law of attraction in action. A perfect example to demonstrate the secret and the law of attraction in action is this. You may know of people who acquired massive wealth, lost it all, and within a short time acquired massive wealth again. What happened in these cases, whether they knew it or not, is that their dominant thoughts were on wealth. That is how they acquired it in the first instance. Then they allowed fearful thoughts of losing the wealth to enter their minds, until those fearful thoughts of loss became their dominant thoughts. They tipped the scales from thinking thoughts of wealth to thinking thoughts of loss, and so they lost it all. Once they had lost it, however, the fear of loss disappeared, and they tipped the scales back with dominant thoughts of wealth. And wealth returned. The law responds to your thoughts, no matter what they may be. Likes attracts likes. The simplest way for me to look at the law of attraction is if I think of myself as a magnet, and I know that a magnet will attract to it. You are the most powerful magnet in the universe. You contain a magnetic power within you that is more powerful than anything in this world, and this unfathomable magnetic power is emitted through your thoughts. Basically put, the law of attraction says that like attracts like. But we're really talking at a level of thought. The law of attraction says like attracts like, and so as you think a thought, you are also attracting like thoughts to you. Here are more examples you may have experienced of the law of attraction in your life. Have you ever started to think about something you were not happy about, and the more you thought about it, the worse it seemed? That's because as you think one sustained thought, the law of attraction immediately brings more like thoughts to you. In a matter of minutes, you have gotten so many like unhappy thoughts coming to you that the situation seems to be getting worse. The more you think about it, the more upset you get. You may have experienced attracting like thoughts when you listened to a song, and then found that you couldn't get that song out of your head. The song just kept playing over and over in your mind. When you listened to that song, even though you may not have realized it, you gave your full attention and focus of thought to it. As you did that, you were powerfully attracting more like thoughts of that song, and so the law of attraction moved into action and delivered more thoughts of that song over and over again. Our job as humans is to hold on to the thoughts of what we want, make it absolutely clear in our minds what we want, and from that we start to invoke one of the greatest laws in the universe, and that's the law of attraction. You become what you think about most, but you also attract what you think about most. Your life right now is a reflection of your past thoughts. That includes all the great things, and all the things you consider not so great. Since you attract to you what you think about most, it is easy to see what your dominant thoughts have been on every subject of your life, because that is what you have experienced. Until now. Now you are learning the secret, and with this knowledge, you can change everything. If you see it in your mind, you're going to hold it in your hand. If you can think about what you want in your mind, and make that your dominant thought, you will bring it into your life. And that principle can be summed up in 3 simple words. Thoughts become things. Through this most powerful law, your thoughts become the things in your life. Your thoughts become things. Say this over to yourself and let it seep into your consciousness and your awareness. Your thoughts become things. What most people don't understand is that a thought has a frequency. We can measure a thought. And so if you're thinking that thought over and over and over again, if you're imagining in your mind having that brand new car, having the money that you need, building that company, finding your soulmate, if you're imagining what that looks like, you're emitting that frequency on a consistent basis. Thoughts are sending out that magnetic signal that is drawing the parallel back to you. The predominant thought or the mental attitude is the magnet, and the law is that like attracts like. Consequently, the mental attitude will invariably attract such conditions as correspond to its nature. Thoughts are magnetic, and thoughts have a frequency. As you think, those thoughts are sent out into the universe, and they magnetically attract all like things that are on the same frequency. Everything sent out returns to the source, and that source is you. Think of it this way. We understand that a television station's transmission tower broadcasts via a frequency, which is transformed into pictures on your television. Most of us don't really understand how it works, but we know that each channel has a frequency, and when we tune into that frequency, we see the pictures on our television. We choose the frequency by selecting the channel, and we then receive the pictures broadcast on that channel. If we want to see different pictures on our television, we change the channel and room into a new frequency. You are a human transmission tower, and you are more powerful than any television tower created on Earth. You are the most powerful transmission tower in the universe. Your transmission creates your life, and it creates the world. The frequency you transmit reaches beyond cities, beyond countries, beyond the world. It reverberates throughout the entire universe. And you are transmitting that frequency with your thoughts. The pictures you receive from the transmission of your thoughts are not on a television screen in your living room. They are the pictures of your life. Your thoughts create the frequency, they attract like things on that frequency, and then they are broadcast back to you as your life pictures. If you want to change anything in your life, change the channel and change the frequency by changing your thoughts. The vibrations of mental forces are the finest and consequently the most powerful in existence. See yourself living in abundance and you will attract it. It works every time, with every person. As you think of yourself living in abundance, you are powerfully and consciously determining your life through the law of attraction. It's that easy. But then the most obvious question becomes, why isn't everybody living the life of their dreams? Attract the good instead of the bad. Here's the problem. Most people are thinking about what they don't want, and they're wondering why it shows up over and over again. The only reason why people do not have what they want is because they are thinking more about what they don't want than what they do want. Listen to your thoughts, and listen to the words you are saying. The law is absolute and there are no mistakes. An epidemic worse than any plague that humankind has ever seen has been raging for centuries. It is the don't want epidemic. People keep this epidemic alive when they predominantly think, speak, act, and focus on what they don't want. But this is the generation that will change history, a pioneer of this new thought movement by simply thinking and speaking about what you want. The law of attraction doesn't care whether you perceive something to be good or bad, or whether you don't want it or whether you do want it. It's responding to your thoughts. So if you're looking at a mountain of debt, feeling terrible about it, That's the signal you're putting out into the universe. I feel really bad because of all this debt I've got. You're just affirming it to yourself. You feel it on every level of your being. That's what you're going to get more of. The law of attraction is a law of nature. It is impersonal, and it does not see good things or bad things. It is receiving your thoughts and reflecting back to you.
Somebody comment on here. I don't have no comments. I don't know if I can see you guys commenting or not.
The law of attraction simply gives you whatever it is you are thinking about.
Who's in the chat?
The law of attraction is really obedient. When you think of the things that you want and you focus on them with all of your intention, then the law of attraction will give you exactly what you want every time. When you focus on the things that you don't want, I don't want to be late. These phrases, I don't want to be late, the law of attraction doesn't hear that you don't want it. It manifests the things that you're thinking, so it's going to show up over and over and over again. The law of attraction is not biased to wants or don't wants. When you focus on something, no matter what it happens to be, you really are calling that into existence. When you focus your thoughts on something you want, and you hold that focus, you are in that moment summoning what you want.
Melly, Virgo's on live. She was live earlier. I don't know if she still is. I heard she was doing boxes.
As you speak words of negation, this is what the law of attraction is receiving. I don't want to spill something on this outfit. I want to spill something on this outfit, and I want to spill more things. I don't want a bad haircut. I want bad haircuts. I don't want to be delayed. I want delays. I don't want that person to be rude to me. I want that person and more people to be rude to me. I don't want the restaurant to give away our table. I want restaurants to give away our tables. I don't want these shoes to hurt. I want shoes to hurt. I can't handle all this work. I want more work than I can handle. I don't want to catch the flu. I want the flu and I want to catch more things. I don't want to argue. I want more arguing. Don't speak to me like that. I want you to speak to me like that, and I want other people to speak to me like that. The law of attraction is giving you what you are thinking about, period.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying that I know she was on the boxes.
The law of attraction is the law of creation. Quantum physicists tell us that the entire universe emerged from thought. You create your life through your thoughts and the law of attraction, and every single person does the same. It doesn't just work if you know about it. It has always been working in your life and every other person's life throughout history. When you become aware of this great law, then you become aware of how incredibly powerful you are to be able to think your life into existence. It's working as much as you're thinking. Anytime your thoughts are flowing, the law of attraction is working. When you're thinking about the past, the law of attraction's working. When you're thinking about the present or the future, the law of attraction is working. It's an ongoing process. You don't press pause. You don't press stop. It is forever in action, as your thoughts are. Whether we realize it or not, we are thinking most of the time. If you are speaking or listening to someone, you are thinking. If you are reading the newspaper or watching television, you are thinking. When you recall memories from your past, you are thinking. When you are considering something in your future, you are thinking. When you are driving, you are thinking. When you are getting ready in the morning, you are thinking. For many of us, the only time we are not thinking is when we are asleep. However, The forces of attraction are still operating on our last thoughts as we fall asleep. Make your last thoughts before going to sleep good thoughts. Creation is always happening. Every time an individual has a thought or a prolonged chronic way of thinking, they're in the creation process. Something is going to manifest out of those thoughts. What you are thinking now is creating your future life. You create
I'm going to drop
life
off some
with
food.
your
I got to
thoughts.
order.
Because you are always thinking, you are always creating. What you think about the most or focus on the most is what will appear as your life. Like all the laws of nature, there is utter perfection in this law. You create your life. Whatever you sow, you reap. Your thoughts are seeds, and the harvest you reap will depend on the seeds you plant. If you are complaining, the law of attraction will powerfully bring into your life more situations for you to complain about. If you are listening to someone else complain and focusing on that, sympathizing with them, agreeing with them in that moment, you are attracting more situations to yourself to complain about. The law is simply reflecting and giving back to you exactly what you are focusing on with your thoughts. With this powerful knowledge, you can completely change every circumstance and event in your entire life by changing the way you think. I had a student named Robert who was taking an online course I have, part of which entails email access to me. Robert was gay. He outlined all of the grim realities of his life in his emails to me. In his job, his coworkers ganged up on him. It was constantly stressful because of how nasty they were with him. When he walked down the street, he was accosted by homophobic people who wanted to abuse him in some way. He wanted to become a stand-up comedian, and when he did his stand-up comedy job, everybody heckled him about being gay. His whole life was one of unhappiness and misery, and it all focused around being attacked because he was gay. I began to teach him that he was focusing on what he did not want. I directed him back to his email that he sent me and said, "Read it again. Look at all the things you do not want that you're telling me about. I can tell you're very passionate about this, and when you focus on something with a lot of passion, it makes it happen even faster." Then he started taking this thing about focusing on what you want to heart, and he began really trying it. What happened within the next 6 to 8 weeks was an absolute miracle. All the people in his office who had been harassing him either transferred to another department, quit working at the company, or started completely leaving him alone. He began to love his job. When he walked down the street, nobody harassed him anymore. They just weren't there. When he did his stand-up comedy routines, he started getting standing ovations, and nobody was heckling him. His whole life changed because he changed from focusing on what he did not want, what he was afraid of, what he wanted to avoid, to focusing on what he did want. Robert's life changed because he changed his thoughts. He emitted a different frequency out into the universe. The universe must deliver the pictures of the new frequency no matter how impossible the situation might seem. Robert's new thoughts became his new frequency, and the pictures of his entire life changed. Your life is in your hands. No matter where you are now, no matter what has happened in your life, you can begin to consciously choose your thoughts, and you can change your life. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. Every single circumstance of your life can change. The power of your mind. You attract to you the predominant thoughts that you're holding in your awareness, whether those thoughts are conscious or unconscious. That's the rub. Whether you have been aware of your thoughts in the past or not, now you are becoming aware. Right now, with the knowledge of the secret, You are waking up from a deep sleep and becoming aware. Aware of the knowledge, aware of the law, aware of the power you have through your thoughts. If you look very carefully when it comes to the secret and the power of our mind and the power of our intention in our daily lives, it's all around us. All we have to do is open our eyes and look. You can see the law of attraction everywhere. You draw everything to yourself. The people, the job, the circumstances, the health, the wealth, the debt, the joy, the car that you drive, the community that
Johnny.
you're in. And
No, todavía nos faltan como like 20 something.
What you think about you bring about your whole life is a manifestation of the thoughts that go on in your head. This is a universe of inclusion, not exclusion. Nothing is excluded from the law of attraction. Your life is a mirror of the dominant thoughts you think. All living things on this planet operate through the law of attraction. The difference with humans is that they have a mind that can discern. They can use their free will to choose their thoughts.
Yeah. I told you we'll have it by Thursday. Not later than Friday.
I'm not talking to you from a point of view of wishful thinking or imaginary laziness. I'm talking to you from a deeper, basic understanding. Quantum physics really begins to point to this discovery. It says that you can't have a universe without mind entering into it, and that the mind is actually shaping the very thing that is not perceived. If you think about the analogy of being the most powerful transmission tower in the universe,
On 9:30 in the morning.
correlation with Dr. Wolf's words,
Been live since 9:30 in the morning.
things, thoughts, and the pictures are broadcast back as your life experience.
Then I stopped there for like 30 minutes, an hour. Yeah, like 30 minutes.
To the creation of the world, if you thought that you were insignificant,
350 to 320. 420. And then back at it, bad boys.
the amazing work and discoveries of the quantum physicists over the last 80 years has brought us to a greater understand IMG the unfathomable power of the human mind to create. Their work parallels the words of the world's great minds, including Carnegie, Emerson, Shakespeare, Bacon, Krishnamurti, and Buddha. If you don't understand the law, that doesn't mean you should reject it. You may not understand electricity, and yet you enjoy the benefits of it. I don't know how it works, but I do know this. You can cook a man's dinner with electricity, and you can also cook the man. Oftentimes when people begin to understand the great secret, they become frightened of all the negative thoughts that they have. They need to be aware that it has been scientifically proven that an affirmative thought is hundreds of times more powerful than a negative thought. That eliminates a degree of worry right there. It really does take
No puedo poner música aquí en el YouTube, güey.
negative thinking to bring something negative into your
Ahorita lo que estoy haciendo también porque cuando se oye la música me dan copyrights. Y te lo quieren bajar al rato.
If you worry about having negative thoughts, you will attract more worrying about your negative
Por eso es lo que...
thoughts and multiply them at the same time. Decide right now that you are going
She's
to
still alive?
continue good
Yeah, somebody was
thoughts.
telling me.
At the same time, proclaim to the universe that all your good thoughts are powerful and that any negative thoughts are weak. Thank God that there's a time delay, that all of your thoughts don't come true instantly. We'd be in trouble if they did. The element of time delay serves you. It allows you to reassess, to think about what you want, and to make a new choice. All of your power to create your life is available right now, because right now is when you are thinking. If you have had some thoughts that will not be beneficial when they manifest, then right now you can change your thinking.
I almost missed the light.
You can erase your previous thoughts by replacing them with good thoughts. Time serves you because you can think new thoughts and emit a new frequency now. You want to become aware of your thoughts and meditation as a daily practice. It wasn't until I discovered the secret that I realized how powerful meditation can be. Meditation quiets your mind, helps you control your thoughts, and revitalizes your body. The great news is
Hell
you
yeah.
don't have to set aside hours to meditate. Just 3 to 10 minutes a day to begin with can be incredibly powerful for gaining control over your thoughts. To become aware of your thoughts, say it often, meditate on it, and as you hold to that intention, by the law of attraction, you must become that. You are now receiving the knowledge that will enable you to create the most magnificent version of you. The possibility of that version of you already
Look up, it says 3 gold spins remaining.
magnificent version of you.
It says 3 gold spins remaining. See any other bet sizes? That's why we're not playing. Please, please. So we have 3 spins. Let me play the next 2 spins. First play in the casino too. I walked all the way to the back by the Subway. I've never heard of Subway before. Keep it going. 50 cents. You got your cash on that. Dollar up is $100. I've never done that on any of these games. Hey, here's a real easy one for your dumb-dumbs. You go through the D-downs, you see 2 golds, you look up, it says 3 gold spins remaining. See any other bet sizes? That's why we're not playing. Please, please, please. So we have
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Money Golf Guys. Premise.
Play it up. Shoot. That's enough. That should be enough. Oh, light. Here you go. Now, this all you need. Oh, like that. No, I gotta have something in my hand. Look at it. Joke, it ain't me. I'm trying to get early insurance policy on me. You know what he's doing? He's trying to cash in on me, y'all. Trying to make me use my policy full time. No better. Let's see what you got. See what they're gonna do. That's it. Play it up. Shoot. That's enough. That should be enough. Oh, light. Here you go. Now, this all you need. Oh, like that. No, I gotta have something in my hand. Look at it. Joke, it ain't me. You trying to get me killed, y'all. Crazy. I'm trying to get early insurance policy on me. You know what he's doing? He's trying to cash in on me, y'all. Trying to make me use my policy full time.
Sis saw her new NFL crush in person for the first time. He's so fun. He's so fun. He's right there in front of me. You got that? I don't know. He has that aura or something. I was yelling for him and you said smile. Just smile. Okay. Ready? You have a bad laugh. He is so cute. That man is a different type of fine. Lil Sis saw her new NFL crush in person for the first time. He's so fun. He's so fun. He's right there in front of me. You got that? I don't know. He has that aura or something.
Arrest me. Help me, sir. Arrest me. No, don't do it. These guys were rotinated. They've been here longer than you. There they are. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate your time. How are you guys? I went up there. You guys got me walking around. Hey, arrest her! Arrest her! She's too crazy. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me put my chair back in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Well, if you look at the bright side, white will be happy. I posted a video of you guys, and I was like, the thumbnail is like, you guys are fucking me, and the title was like, got they give up the information. Okay. All right, guys. All right, I like arrested me.
I was yelling for him and you said.
Okay, that's what like.
But the offensive line thing, now that we're having these major issues injury-wise, major, and they still spend a lot of money in the O-line, but now that you see how many centers are out, you know, centers to me, you get nervous. 10 centers on IR, 6 centers unable to play. That's half the league. So, yeah, I do think, but the problem is, if you have 92 guys that are unavailable, what are you going to do? Pay the next guy? No, you got to think about lineman number 6, 7, and 8, and you should spend your money in March and April on those 3 things.
Appreciate the phone call, Lawrence, and it'll be interesting, like I said, Pat. It's a fixed cost when you look at the wages of players, just how the team ends up allocating. You know, whatever the salaries are. What did it go up this year? $35 million. The salary cap did.
Yeah.
But as Jerry Jones said, there's only so much piece of the pie, and how you allocate that pie ultimately is what it is.
You know, sometimes when you tell your mom you want another piece of that pie and she says there's not enough left for you, and then you open the refrigerator at midnight and there's 4 slices in there, she was saving them for herself or her husband. You know, he said he couldn't afford our friend Derrick Henry. That wasn't true.
Maybe you're saving those 4 slices for Micah Parsons.
That's next year's money. Get all that revenue is going to come in. Even though they're losing, they're still selling out that place.
877 NFL Kick, 877-635-5425. Let's hit the break here. Let's get you caught up with all the news and notes around the National Football League. Let's hear it with 4 pieces of pie right after this.
Sirius XM NFL Radio, 2-minute drill.
Key piece missing for the Commanders in Week 4. Head coach Dan Quinn ruled out Austin Eckler for Sunday against the Cardinals due to a concussion. Eckler with 204 scrimmage yards on 22 touches this season, and he's averaging 36.3 yards per kickoff return. Washington and Jaden Daniels made a statement on Monday Night Football. Seattle and their rookie head coach trying to do the same as Mike McDonald leads his undefeated Seahawks into Detroit to battle the Lions. McDonald's Ravens defense held Detroit to just 6 points in last year's matchup, and the coach telling Moving the Chains he'll be leaning on that experience.
So you're trying to reverse engineer what's going on, and that should help you make the adjustments as the game goes on. But so anytime after you play a team and then you're going to play the team again, you kind of go back through that process and understand like what they're running against you probably, and try to understand why.
Justin Herbert limited at Chargers practice. The QB told media that he doesn't think a scenario where he rests his ankle injury against the Chiefs Sunday and returns after the bye week is, quote, the way we're headed. Cardinals defensive lineman Justin Jones and Broncos linebacker Alex Singleton both out for the season. Browns Myles Garrett did not practice due to foot, Achilles, and thigh injuries. Brock Purdy, a full participant at 49ers practice, while George Kittle was limited due to his ailing hamstring. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin both limited at Bucs workouts. Sam Darnold, a full participant at Vikings practice. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Lane Johnson, all DNPs on the Eagles' estimated injury report. Darius Slayton questionable for the Giants against the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. I'm Jeremy Cooper.
Shoot, that's enough. That should be enough. Oh, light. Here you go. Now, this all you need. I'm like, hey, no, I gotta have something in my hand. Look at this joke, it ain't me. You trying to get me killed, y'all. Crazy. I'm trying to get early insurance policy on me. You know what he's doing? He's trying to cash in on me, y'all. Trying to make me use my policy 4 times. No better than that. See what you got. See what he gonna do. Let's see. Shoot, that's enough. That should be enough. Oh, light.
All right, guys, let's go.
Story time. This is Cynthia Udi, and I've arrested her before. No relation, thank God, so don't even start. I'm not sure if Miss Udi's still alive or not. If she's not, God rest her soul. But at the time that she was alive, she was going through some things. She was arrested for misuse of 911 because she contacted 911 and advised them that the CIA had stolen her TV remote. When law enforcement tried to get out with her, she took off running. She duct taped pillows to her taillights of her vehicle because she didn't want the aliens to beam her up. And at the time, she hated our agency because she thought all of us had been taken over by aliens. My pastor used to always tell me that God don't make ugly women, just some a little more rough than others. And I disagree. Pastor. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, what do I know? But there you go. Story time. This is Sid.
If you Snapchat a picture of your thing to your boy, and he screenshots it, who's gay?
Sir, for the love of God, please stop coming to this fucking...
If you Snapchat a picture... I'm not gonna say that.
This problematic actor was not invited back to the Beetlejuice sequel for very good reasons, and they killed off his character in the most brutal way possible. Jeffrey Jones played Winona Ryder's dad in the first Beetlejuice movie in 1988. You may also remember him as the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. In 2002, he was arrested for the alleged possession of child porn and for hiring a 14-year-old boy to pose in really inappropriate pictures for him. He pleaded no contest in 2003. He was sentenced to 5 years of probation and counseling, and he had to register as a sex offender. He was then arrested in 2004 and 2010 for failing to update his sex offender status. He pleaded guilty in 2010 and was given 3 years of probation and had to do 250 extra hours of community service. For the last 2 decades, he somehow still acted in a couple shows and movies, including 35 episodes of Deadwood. But Tim Burton and everyone else refused to include the now 77-year-old actor in the new Beetlejuice sequel. So they killed off his character in the first 15 minutes of the movie, and they did it in the most genius way possible. Obviously, spoilers ahead. Basically, they used claymation to show his brutal death, while Catherine O'Hara, who played his wife, narrated the events. She said he was flying to another country to go bird watching when his plane had to crash land into the ocean. He survived the crash and grabbed onto debris to stay afloat, but just when he thought he was safe, a shark swam up and bit off his entire head and shoulders. The bottom half of his body does appear randomly throughout the film in the afterlife, and this way we never actually have to see Jeffrey Jones's face, except for on his tombstone. A few random words are also uttered by the character, but those are voiced by an entirely different actor. So yeah, that's how and why they killed him off. Good riddance. This problematic actor was not invited back to the Beetlejuice.
I blame you. It's your fault.
Son las 6. I don't know how to get an LLC. Any advice?
Perdón, ¿de dónde tú eres?
Soy mexicano.
¿De qué parte?
Originario de Monterrey.
Ah, de Monterrey.
Sí, ya radico aquí en Miami desde hace tiempo.
Muy bien. Ok, entonces, ¿tú sientes que ella no quiere participar contigo, no quiere crecer contigo en el área de la intimidad?
Totalmente. Si se asusta, si le digo, mira el 69, el 72, diferentes posiciones que es.
¿El 72 cuál es?
¿El 72?
¿No?
Ese es como el 69 igual gráficamente, pero con los 3 dedos por atrás.
¡Ah!
¿Perdón?
¿De dónde tú eres?
Soy mexicano.
¿De qué parte?
Originario de Monterrey.
Ah, de Monterrey.
Sí, ya radico aquí en Miami desde hace tiempo.
Muy bien. Ok, entonces, ¿tú sientes que ella no quiere participar contigo, no quiere crecer contigo en el área de la intimidad?
Totalmente. Sí. ¿Perdón?
¿De dónde tú eres?
Soy mexicano.
¿De qué parte?
Ah,
de Monterrey.
Sí, ya radico aquí en Miami desde hace tiempo.
Muy bien. Ok, entonces, ¿tú sientes que ella no
Of course I look angry.
There was Brenda, Leticia, Linda, Felicia.
Cuando tu mamá dice, ay, qué feo carácter tienes, mijita. Tenemos, mi reina, porque soy igualita a ti. Cuando tu mamá dice, ay, qué feo carácter tienes, mijita. Tenemos, mi reina, porque soy igualita a ti.
What is the matter with you?
Angry as the driver of one vehicle confronts a couple in their vehicle last Friday morning on the Santa Monica exit of the 405 freeway. The 65-year-old man and his 57-year-old wife in the other vehicle don't want their identities revealed. There was plenty of room to merge, he says, claiming the man in the truck hit their vehicle, adding that before the wife started videotaping the exchange with her phone, that driver pulled the older man out of his seat.
Look at my truck, you piece of...
He's the mom videotaping on the phone. Screaming on that video. And the first thing he says is he never grabbed that man. He says he never assaulted anybody, didn't pull him out of the truck.
No, I'm not going on the backup.
And I want to read part of it to you. In part saying, unfortunately, I lost my temper and started saying many inappropriate things that I didn't mean or have no real belief in, but I know I can really get under someone's skin. I am also Latino and I'm darker than he is, referring to the older man. I have no excuse for what I said other than I was just angry.
What is the matter with you?
Angry as the driver of one vehicle
No, James. Not tonight. I'm not going on TikTok today. Oh, fuck, I'm on the wrong building. I got my backup that goes open right, it should turn back on tonight. Saturday. Oh shit. Saturday at 3 in the motherfucking morning. it's just because I don't have. It's just the algorithm's different, brother. I gotta figure this algorithm out. I used to be just like this on TikTok, brother. But I have to make the transition. I have to make the transition for the fact that it's I don't know what could happen. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple months. You know what I'm saying? We're already in October. They're talking about the deadline's January. I got 3 months, bro. I got 2 months. To make the transition. And bring everybody from TikTok to YouTube. And once we get this algorithm running over here, it'll be alright. This was the same thing I did with TikTok. This is how I started my TikTok. What's up, Sour Patch? Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be easy. You know. Yeah, I stopped a long time ago and got some Little Caesars. Oh yeah. I am gonna get ready to end this live though, guys. Guys, I'm 150 away. I'm 152 people away from hitting 500. That makes me eligible for the super chats. I gotta check. Alright, Chad, I'll be back later. Mara, you just got in? Actually, about to head down here real quick. I don't want no cigarettes. I don't feel like no cigarettes. I was gonna go get some cigarettes, but never mind. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off the live for a little while. If I come back out, I'll turn the live on, or I'll turn it on a little bit, see what's to it. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Same time, same